PixelTeller Studio. Shh.
Detroit, 1985. The city's lungs are full of ash. The auto plant shut down so fast the machines were still warm when the last man punched out. Men who'd worked 30 years stood in unemployment lines with their hands calloused and their faces hollow, staring at the same streets that built America. Now they're building something else. Out on the east side, where the street lights flicker and the cops don't ride without backup, a new kind of factory is opening for business. The product is powder. The customers are everybody. This is Demetrius Holloway. He's been gone 5 years. He looks at the city and sees opportunity. He looks at the city and sees blood.
It ain't what you remember, is it?
It's exactly what I remember, just worse.
YBI is done. They took them boys down in '82. The Curry brothers got their own thing going. Pony Down is fighting for scraps. The Italians ain't running nothing no more.
The city is wide open, Meech. Wide open.
Eddie Jackson put you on this?
Eddie said you was a good kid. Said you learned fast, said you was ready.
I've been ready 5 years.
Demetrius Holloway was born in 1958. Grew up in the Brewster Douglas projects. His mother was a mail carrier, kept him looking sharp, even when there wasn't nothing to look sharp for. He wore suits to high school. He had a job at the post office. He could have been a legit businessman, could have been a CEO, but the street don't care about could have. In 1980, he caught a case, interstate transferring of stolen goods. 5 years in federal prison in Illinois. Inside, he met a man named Eddie the Fat Man Jackson, the biggest heroin dealer Detroit had ever seen. Eddie took a liking to him, taught him the game, introduced him to the Colombians. Now he's out, and he's ready to build something. But in Detroit, building something means taking something from somebody else. And everybody wants what he's got. Now, while Demetrius was getting out of prison, another man was already running the East Side. Richard Carter. They called him Maserati Rick, not because he drove Maseratis, but because he had the look, the flash, the style of a man who knew he was destined to be somebody. He grew up a few houses down from Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Same street, same struggles. He was good with his hands, fixing TVs, VCRs, and even better with his mouth. Could talk his way into anything. He got into a car theft ring as a teenager, bought himself a powder blue Mercedes-Benz with the money. The cops arrested him in '77. He did a few years. When he got out in '82, he tried to go straight, worked as Tommy Hearns' bodyguard, managed his brother Greg's boxing career. But the straight life don't pay what the street pays. By 1983, he was selling heroin. By 1984, he was a major player. He had the gift of making people believe. And that gift was about to make him a king.
Keep your hands up, man. I don't care how tired you get.
I'm tired of running, man. I want to fight.
You've been running the whole time. Running from something.
What you running from? I ain't running no more. This is the same hustle, man. Same thing. You think they doing this for love? They doing this for money. And all that money come from the same place.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
I'm talking about you can beat a man in the ring for a purse, or you can beat a man in the street for the whole pot. One of them is legal. The other one pays better.
Maserati Rick wasn't born. He was built. piece by piece, hustle by hustle. The car theft ring, the Mercedes-Benz at 18, the divorce, the kids, the .22 caliber ambition. He walked into the drug game the same way a man walks into a burning house, knowing he might not come out, but figuring the heat was worth the risk. By 1985, he was moving weight, not just heroin anymore, cocaine, the new thing, the thing that was about to change everything. But he knew he couldn't do it alone. He needed a partner, someone with connections, someone who could get product cheaper than anyone else in the city. And that's when he heard the news. Demetrius Holloway was out of prison. 2 childhood friends, 2 hustlers, about to become the most powerful drug organization Detroit had ever seen, or die trying. See, Rick Carter was a hustler with a heart. He'd give you the shirt off his back. He'd help anybody that asked. That was his gift, and his curse. Rick trusted people, too much. He saw these young, hungry kids from the east side, and he saw family. He brought them into his operation. He gave them guns. He gave them vests. He gave them a cut. He didn't see that they was watching him, studying him, waiting for the right moment to take everything. But that comes later. Right now, Rick is on top, and he's about to meet the crew that's gonna make him a king, or get him killed. The Brown brothers was another kind of animal. They came from a solid family, church on Sunday, dinner at the table, a father who worked 32 years at the Chrysler plant. But something happened. The street got into their blood. And once the street gets into your blood, the church don't mean shit.
Those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. And don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come, why come I got to hit the like button? How come I got to subscribe? Don't ask. I said, don't ask no questions. Just hit the button. We're going to now have a beat selection from the choir.
That was a powerful sermon, Reverend.
Indeed it was.
We praise your holy name. When voice is raised, we sing your hallelujah.
Shirley, I saw your boys down on the corner again. You need to keep them closer to the Lord.
They good boys. They trying to find their way.
Their way ain't gonna be down there. It's gonna be up here with the Lord.
Lord ain't paying no bills.
Reginald.
I'm just saying, Daddy worked his whole life down that factory. What he got to show for it? An aching back and a house that need a new roof.
The Brown boys started small. Smash and grab robberies, car thefts, a little weed. Reggie got placed on probation at 14 for carrying a revolver. Terrence was a constant behavioral problem at school. But they had something the other crews didn't. They had family, loyalty. They had each other's backs. And when they met a man who could show them how to turn that loyalty into a business, a man who saw their potential, they didn't hesitate. That man was Maserati Rick.
Y'all don't work for Lamont, you don't work for the Curry boys, now you work for me.
What's the pay?
You get paid when I get paid. You do what I say when I say it, and I keep you right. I got vests, I got guns, anything you need. But you answer to me, understood?
Understood.
That's what I'm talking about. We family now.
Now, while Rick and Demetrius were figuring out how to take over the city, there was a short little motherfucker on the east side who was doing the same thing his own way. He sold weed. He sold it in little baggies, and he sold it with a smile. and he never wrote anything down because he couldn't read. His name was Ed Hansard, and people who saw him coming down the street didn't step aside. They ran, because Big Ed was small, but his reputation was tall as a skyscraper, and he was about to get a taste for something stronger.
You got the money?
I got the money, you got the product.
This is good stuff, strong. You sell this, you be rich.
Yeah, sell it. You know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm gonna cook this, turn it into something new, something that'll make your little Colombian baby sing.
You crazy.
I'm the sanest motherfucker you'll ever meet. I know what I want, and I ain't afraid to hurt people to get it.
Big Ed Hansard grew up in Osborne, dropped out of Osborne High School at 16. Functionally illiterate, they said, but on the street, he was smarter than most. He'd been shot, stabbed, and left for dead. He was still standing. That's the kind of man you don't cross. He'd been running heroin for Young Boys Incorporated, did his time, learned the game. Now he wanted out from under Rick and Demetrius's shadow.
This is short, 200 short.
Them boys on the east side ain't paid up, Ed. They said they need more time.
Them boys got 4 days to pay, or I'm gonna show them what more time really means.
I've been selling green since I was 15, running smack for YBI, but that shit is dead now. The future is something new.
You ever hear of Freeway Ricky Ross?
The chat from LA?
Yeah.
He's got product, pure, cheap, and he's looking for partners. I'm about to get a supply that's gonna make every dealer in this city look like corner boys. And when I do, Carter and Holloway ain't gonna be the only ones with power.
Big Ed had a plan. The plan was simple: sell product, make money, don't get caught. But he was about to find out that the people on top of this game didn't like competition. And the people who got in his way, they had a habit of ending up in the trunk of a car. The war was already being fought. The soldiers just didn't know it yet. Back to Demetrius Holloway. He was out of prison, he had the connections, and he was looking for a partner. The man he found was Rick Carter, his childhood friend, a hustler with a gift for making things move. But the partnership wasn't equal. Demetrius had the plug, Rick had the hustle. And together, they had something that nobody else could match: ambition.
You don't smoke and it might dull his edge.
You hear about Ed?
Who ain't heard? Little man got his own plug now, California.
He's stepping on our territory. We gotta do something.
We don't gotta do nothing. We wait, we watch. He's a loose cannon. He'll destroy himself.
I owe him $100,000 for the product. He don't pay, I look like a fool. You understand me? A fool.
You're not a fool, you're a king. And kings don't let little men threaten their thrones. Let him get his taste. Let him get comfortable, and then we'll take it all away. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
The partnership was solid. Demetrius and Rick started moving weight like nobody ever seen. They secured the I-75 corridor from Miami to Detroit, a pipeline that would make them millions. They laundered money through legitimate businesses, sporting goods stores, car washes, hair salons. Demetrius bought apartment buildings. Rick invested in property. By 1986, they was responsible for 80% of the cocaine in Detroit. But with power comes enemies. And the enemies was already lining up. The Brown brothers was tired of being enforcers. They wanted a piece of the drug trade, and they was about to get it. By 1986, Detroit was a war zone. The Brown brothers was doing contract killings for $10,000 to $30,000 a pop. Big Ed was building his own empire. Rick and Demetrius was on top. And the Colombians, they was the puppet masters, pulling strings, watching black folks kill each other over product they could replace in a day. But the Colombians didn't have to kill anybody. They just had to pick the winner. And the winner was about to get a taste of what happens when you try to climb too high.
You work for Rick?
I work for myself. Rick just hires me sometimes.
You want to do business? Real business?
I'm listening. $150,000 up front. I give you product, you sell it, you keep the profit.
What's the catch?
No catch. But you work for me now, not Rick. Me.
The city of Detroit is dead. That's what they tell you. That's what the papers say. But the papers don't know shit. Because out here, in the neighborhoods, on the corners, in the abandoned houses where the ghosts of the old kings still whisper, something is growing. Something new. Something hungry. And it's about to change everything. By 1987, the pieces are in place. Rick Carter and Demetrius Holloway are on top. The Brown brothers are building a murder-for-hire empire. Big Ed is about to declare war. The vacuum is closing. And when it does, it's gonna swallow all of them whole.